Alright guys, today we're going to talk about the 5 steps needed to start a clothing brand. Stick around. Alright, so the 5 most important steps in starting a brand, any brand, but this particular situation, a clothing brand. Number 1, figuring out your logo, your name, your mission statement, and who your audience is. 2, legalities. This isn't the fun part, the LLC, the accounting, the social media domains. 3, design phase, what software you need and how to get designs made. 4, sourcing your supplier and where you're going to get your blanks. And then 5, the launch, the fun part. So we're going to go into those step by step. So for me, number 1 was figuring out your brand, what's the name going to be, what's the look and feel, and who your audience is going to be. I started Outrun Clothing Company because I wanted a fitness and streetwear brand that not only spoke to me, but I think a larger audience. So for us, it's outrunning your current situation. Everybody wants to elevate their lives. Whether you're struggling or successful, nobody's perfectly content with where they're at. Everybody wants more and to do better. So that's kind of the whole idea between Outrun. That's what you want to lock in with your brand. What is your brand saying? What is your audience? Who are you selling to really? Are you a brick and mortar? Do you want to get a retail space, a boutique, or do you want to sell direct to consumer? So for me personally, my brand will be direct to consumer. I'm going to do an e-commerce website and sell directly through there. I think that's the business model that's going to be successful moving forward in 2020. Brick and mortar is becoming tougher and tougher, and just paying for the overhead on a building is just kind of something that's not necessary. You really want to figure out why you want to start a clothing brand. It seems really lucrative right now and really fun on YouTube and social media. Everybody wants to start a brand, but why do you want to do it, and what's going to separate you from the next person? So for 2, legalities. To me, it's like eating your vegetables. This isn't the funnest part of the plan, but it's necessary. Starting a bank account that separates your personal account from your business account is very important. Locking in your email domains, your social medias, and your website. I personally use Shopify and LegalZoom for my LLC. I thought it was the most efficient and kind of the most affordable for an LLC like me. So we'll dive into that in later videos. Let me just go over the basics. Before you kind of go public with your name and brand, you want to lock in all your social medias, whether it be Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, however you want to speak to your audience. Lock those platforms in. You don't want somebody, sliding in and getting it before you can. It's your business, lock it in. 3, design phase and samples. Whether you're a graphic designer or not, I recommend getting the Adobe Suite. Illustrator and Photoshop are the 2 main ones you're going to use, but the full Adobe Suite is great in every phase of design. So the Adobe Suite is only $30 a month. It's very reasonable. If you're a student, I believe it's $19.99, which is just even more affordable. If you're not a designer, I would go with Fiverr, 99 Designs. Pretty much Google crowdsource design, and you'll find a plethora of websites that will cater to you. You can pretty much write up a basic mission statement for your brand, the colors, the look and feel, the imagery that you like, that you want your brand to kind of follow, any kind of inspiration you add to the brief, and a multitude of designers will put together a package for you, and they're very affordable. I've seen them as cheap as like $20, $30 for a basic logo set, but obviously the more money you spend, the higher quality logo you're going to get, and the more better branding you're going to receive from it. So let's go to step 4, sourcing suppliers and getting samples. Now you can go 2 avenues with this. You can go local with your local screen printer, that way you have face-to-face interaction. The prices are typically more reasonable, you don't have to buy as large of a quantity, and this is the method I personally would recommend somebody getting into it. Find your local HTV or screen printer and get some samples made. Look at them, feel them, have your buddies give you your opinion on what they think. It's really important to have a physical sample before you do a mass order. If you want to jump this phase and go right into bigger production, not recommended, but if you're comfortable with it, Alibaba or AlibabaExpress.com. This is like an international, I'd say a commercial supplier from China mainly, and you can send out your images, send out your logos, pick out the type of garments you want them applied to, order in samples. Samples cost anywhere from $100 to $300. for one sample, which is pricey but very important before you make your decision to make a bulk purchase. All right guys, so step 5, this is the part that everybody's excited for, the launch, selling the product you've created. You've done all the homework, you've done the design, the branding, you've gotten the samples in, you've made your order, and now you have your inventory in hand. Whether it's 10 pieces or 10,000 pieces, you have your inventory at this point. Pick a date and make an event out of it. Have all your social medias loaded up, have your Shopify fully curated, and have your products online so that the day it goes live, everything's ready. You don't want your launch to go by and not make a blip on anybody's radar. You want people excited for the launch so you can have a successful business launch. It's very important. All right, now that we've gone over the 5 steps, I'll personally be going over every step in detail with my company. I'm at phase 2. I'm beginning my design phase at this point. I'll have videos that dive in deeper into every step of these phases. So stick around, thanks for watching. I hope you took something away from this. If you did, hit the thumbs up. If you really like the content, subscribe and share it with other people that are like-minded like us. Thank you very much, and I'll catch you in the next one.